Yes, girl, this is very liquidy. Good morning, girlies. I'm feeling my sunset shirt today, feeling the vibe. It is 9:30 a.m. It's a bright, sunny Floridian day. It's actually quite cold today, which is really nice. I think it's like 70 degrees, and it just feels chilly and Christmassy, and ooh, I can smell the mistletoe. I can smell Santa's big cookie. It's your turn, sir. Oh, okay, thank you. It was your turn, but he told me to go first. Oh, what a kind soul. Anyways, I am about to get to Publix because today I am eating Publix hot food for 24 hours. Now, if you don't know what Publix is, basically it's a supermarket, and Publix is huge in Florida, okay? It is a way of life. I think it's also in a lot of other East Coast states, possibly. I'm not totally sure. But in Florida, it is literally where we get our sustenance, where we get our energy to protect our families too. Guys, I'm sorry, I kind of just woke up. Oh my God, get in your lane. This car was literally in my lane and coming towards me, like halfway in my lane. What is wrong with people? This is part of the Florida culture, so it suits the video. Horrible drivers. I found a nice shaded spot. So basically, Publix is famous for their subs. I have had probably 1 million Publix subs in my lifetime, and they are truly the best. They never get old. I think I've had like 3 just this week alone. I'm not joking. But they also have like a hot bar, and some locations have a salad bar. They have a bakery, a lot of fresh Cuban pastries, and like Cuban like croquetas and things like that. They have a lot of hot food. So I was like, let me just eat at Publix for 24 hours. It's gonna be a fun challenge. I think their most famous sub is the chicken tender sub, which is incredible. I'm gonna probably have that for lunch, but it is breakfast time, so we're gonna go inside, get some breakfast, pick it together, have a whole Publix experience, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Now, I have tried a lot of these items, but I'm gonna also get things that I haven't tried. This video will also serve as like a little Publix food tour guide from a true Floridian that has lived here for the past 16 years, girl, 16 years, wow. And I was born here. Also, we just moved around until 16 years ago. So I'm gonna show you around my home. Sit down, relax, take your shoes off. I don't want dust on the carpet, girl. But before we go and pick breakfast, guys, give this video a big Florida-shaped thumbs up. It's the easiest way to support me and my content, and I'm truly so grateful every time that you do it. Also, subscribe if you're new here. I taste test fast food items, supermarket items. I review hotels, theme parks. It's a great time. So subscribe. Okay, let's go into Publix. Guys, can you hear me? I know it's kind of windy, I'm sorry. It's so chilly. Oh, I love it. So if you've never seen a Publix, this is what it looks like from the outside. This is one of the nicer Publixes that I go to. Some of them can be kind of crustified. I think this location is a lot newer, and it's kind of fancy, you know? So I chose this one so that you guys would have a good first impression. I think that for breakfast, I'm gonna get some little Cuban treats, some croqueta, some Cuban pastry. You guys know I am half Cuban, so I grew up eating these things, and I'm excited to show you what they are, because I always talk about croquetas and all that stuff, but a lot of you have never even seen one. So I'm hyped. This is Publix. Hello, girl. That's the deli area where they make the sandwiches. They're called the pumpkins. So festive. Produce. It's cute, right? And it's all green. Green is the look, girl. Publix said, let's serve Earth. Let's serve Grinch. That's the sandwich area. It's like a Subway vibe, you know, you can just like make a whole sandwich. But for breakfast, I'm headed to the bakery, and we're gonna explore that area right now. Guys, look at my forehead wrinkles. It's like, bum, 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 bum. I'm trying to embrace them, but they're really severe, girls. It really is giving the Grinch. How the mukbanger stole Christmas, he ate it, girl. This is the bakery area. A lot of little cakes, donuts, fresh bread. And this is the Cuban stuff, guys. Look, we have croquetas, a paparena, which is like a potato ball with like meat in it, Jamaican patties, some different empanadas, a hot guava and cheese pastry. Oh my God. Okay, girlies. So I got 1 ham croqueta. There are cheese ones too, but I prefer the ham. And there's chicken ones, which I feel like no one buys those ones. So I got one of those, and I got a paparena, which is the potato ball, but they didn't have beef. So I got it filled with chicken, which is totally fine. I don't think I've ever had a chicken version of that. I hope it's good. And then I also got a big guava and cheese pastry. If you don't know what guava is, it's a tropical fruit, girl. And I grew up eating it, guava paste, you know, things like that. The Cuban's really jumping out, girl. The cheese in it is like a cream cheese based filling, you know, like think cheese Danish, like that. So I'm so hyped. I'm so ready. I haven't had all these little things in literally years. It's been a while. I'm so excited! Okay, so I tried to find orange juice, like a little bottle of it, but I couldn't find it. So I just got this sparkling ice orange mango situation moment. I know it's basically soda, but whatever. Also, most Cubans would have a Cuban coffee with their breakfast, but I'm not like most Cubans, girl. I don't drink coffee. I'm a disgrace! But like, Cuban coffee is extremely strong, and so it's like served in a cup literally this big, and you sip it like this. Like a little teacup moment. I'm so excited! Is this lighting really bad? I'm sorry, guys. Is that better? No, it didn't do anything. This is the most shaded spot as of right now. So this is the cheese and guava pastry. It is huge. By the way, all this food was like less than $5. So this is a big guava and cheese pastry. It smells like a ramen noodle, like a chicken ramen noodle. Oh no, no. And then everything's very greasy, so just prepare yourself. Look at that grease, girl. Shiny, glistening. This is the paparena. And then we have the ham croqueta. Now, croquetas always make me think of my grandma, who is no longer with us. First of all, she was the most fabulous lady you would ever meet. She had huge hair, always done up, tons of makeup, literally tattooed on eyeliner, always in high heels, always in a beautiful, like, blazer, and she was just fabulous, girl, and I miss her. And she lived in Brickell, which is like a very fancy part of like downtown Miami area, like near the ocean, you know. And she lived in this really high-rise building, and when we visited, it always felt so magical because it was this like super big, tall building, and there was a Cuban cafe in the building, and we would go there and she would buy us croquetas, and it makes me think of her. Anyways, that's my little family story. So let's first try the ham croqueta. I mean, I've had it, but you haven't, girl. So let's try it together. So it might look gross to you. Okay. Ah, qué rico! Girl. Let me explain a croqueta to you. The outside texture is sort of like a mozzarella stick, but a little less crispy. It's a breadcrumb based coating. And then the inside is basically pureed ham. That probably sounds totally disgusting to you, and I totally get it, because to me, if I heard that, I'd be like, I'm not eating that. But when I tell you it works, it works. It has tons of seasonings in it. I don't even know what they put in a croqueta. I haven't made one. But I know that some places put cream cheese, and it makes it really creamy on the inside. This is more of a simple one, just a classic ham croqueta. It doesn't taste too hammy. It's salty, it's tangy, it's everything. And it doesn't have a dog foody texture. I know that's what you're imagining. It truly doesn't. It's just creamy. It's incredible. If you ever are in Florida and you get the chance to try a ham croqueta, try it. And don't get the cheese. I know that sounds a lot safer, girl. Get the ham. The ham is the best. Now let's try the paparena. So, like I said, it's a potato ball. It has basically the same coating as a croqueta. And then the center has meat, and the rest is like a kind of plain potato mashed up mixture. This is gonna be very crummy. Let's try it. Oh my God. The chicken eats. What? It's a delicious shredded chicken in a tomatoey, garlicky sazon sauce. This is so good today. Oh man. Okay. The chicken one might be better than the beef. Wow. I've definitely had some ham croquettes in the past couple of years probably, but this I haven't had it in like probably 10 years. I'm not joking. And it tastes better than it used to. Lunch is gonna have much better lighting. I'm so sorry. The sun came out of nowhere, girl.
Hey girl, yeah, this is the sun. I just want to say that it's actually my job to come out of nowhere and to light up the world, and I'm sorry if it's affecting your little video, but without me, you'd be doing mukbangs in an ice age, girl. So don't come for me.
The chicken was perfectly shredded, perfectly cooked, so flavorful. The potato on the outside, like I said, has a very simple flavor. It doesn't taste like mashed potatoes with like cream and butter and all that stuff. It just tastes more so just like a pure mashed potato, if that makes sense. But it really works because the chicken has so much flavor. The outside is so crispy and so salty. Just such a simple, delicious, what is that, a pastry? A dish? What do I call that? A Takeout bowl! Amazing. So now, last but not least for breakfast, we are gonna try this guava and cheese pastry. Haven't had one of these in a while too. It's very shiny. It's very big. Okay, this is gonna be hard to eat. Oh my god! It looks empty, but it's not. You can see the cheese in there. See? Oh my god. Oh, it's warm, guys. This is better than I remember too. Oh my god. Wowie, wowie, wow. Look at all this guava in there. Oh my god. Publix really ate those items up. Oh my god. Oh girl! The pastry itself is so incredibly flaky. Flaky, John! It actually has so many layers. There's a certain kind of crust, I forget the name, that's like extremely crispy and it has tons of layers. What's it called? You'll tell me in the comments, but it's like that. And there's a butteriness to the flavor. It just tastes so freshly baked. And then the guava filling is perfect. It is not too strong. Listen, like guava paste by itself can be very strong. This filling is more like watered down, sugary, more pie-ish, if that makes sense, right? And the cheese filling just tastes like a cheese Danish. There's nothing more to say about that. And when it all comes together, it's warm, it's melty, it's ooey, it's gooey, and it tastes like my memories. So it's just, oh, it's perfection. That was an amazing breakfast, full of memories, full of stories. What other story do I have? Another thing about my grandma is I, of course, grew up loving Barbies and like dolls, because and a lot of people didn't get it. Obviously, a lot of people didn't agree with it, but my grandma, when she came to visit, she would buy me like Barbie clothes and things like that. And I had this little stuffed animal pig named Mildred. Such a random name. But I think it was from the Parent Trap. And she, girl, she went through it. I would put my mom's real makeup on her and she grew mold on her face because of that. She was like a little stuffed pig this big, and I just loved her so much. And my grandma came to visit once, and she brought with her a huge like set of like stuffed animal clothes to put onto Mildred specifically. And I just remember being so excited. Like I would try to make Mildred clothes out of like socks and stuff, and she always ended up looking she always had like a little tube top. Guys, a pig with a tube top, okay? It was intense, but I got some real clothes from my grandma for her, and it was just so wonderful. And love her. Okay, well that was breakfast. So much fun. I will be back in a few hours for lunch, and we're gonna have a Publix chicken tendy sub. Oh, my favorite.
Okay, besties, we are back at Publix. It's a different Publix. I have like 10 Publixes around me, so I just chose a different one, and I'm gonna get my chicken tendy sub. I'm so excited. What else should I get? I want like a dessert too, lunch dessert. Okay, so first things first, let's just pick desserts. These are the cold desserts. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And then we have some of the, you know, warm desserts like cookies, muffins. I'm gonna get one of the cold ones. There's a tres leche. I love tres leche. Oh my god. That strawberry shortcake, that looks so good. Chocolate cake, lemon flavored cake, pumpkin cheesecake, gingerbread cheesecake, cookies and cream. Oh my god, no, it looks so good. Huh? Yes, I'm a vlogger. Yeah, you too. There's some more stuff over here, and look, there's these little petit fours. It's like tiny little cakes. Guys, I'm getting this. Oh my god. Tiny cakes are always more delicious than big cakes. I don't know why. Like the little ones that you just bite into, like, oh my gosh, guys. That girl was so nice. She was like, are you a vlogger? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, YouTube? And I was like, yeah. And I felt bad. I didn't say anything more, but she didn't ask any more questions. And I don't want to be like, check me out. Timmy's Takeout. But she was so nice. This is the hot bar that I'm gonna have for dinner. Guys, I haven't had this stuff in like so long. Looks good though. They also have like a lot of wings, chickens, soups. Here's the tendy sauce. I'm getting buffalo for sure, girl. Here's the other options. Pause if you wanna read it, girl. This queen chopped up those tenders so good. I felt like she put love into my sub, if that makes sense. She ate that. And then I ate it as well, and we ate it together. Also, she put so much buffalo sauce, which is a good thing, girl. The more the better. So I got my sub now. I kind of want a side too. I'm thinking potato salad. I like the homestyle red. It has celery, hard cooked eggs, and mustard. These ones are a bit sweeter, the Southern and the New York. So I'm gonna get one of these. Okay. I'm so hungry. I'm so excited to eat. I don't know how I am still so hungry after that pretty heavy fried breakfast, but I am, girl. So I have the sub right here. So I got a buffalo chicken tender sub. She chopped up the tendies real good, as they always do. And then she put the buffalo sauce. I got Chipotle Gouda cheese. If you haven't tried Chipotle Gouda, it is my favorite cheese. I just discovered it like a month ago. It melts so nicely. It's a little spicy, just a tiny bit. It has so much flavor. It's incredible. And then I also got ranch, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, and salt and pepper. I got my potato salad. And my little petit fours. Ah, my little cakes. Ah, so excited! And I got a water for hydration purposes. You know, I have to not always drink soda and all that. People say that I drink weird. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, I do take big gulps and I drink pretty fast. I know it's probably not good for you, but that's just how my gaping throat is. And I got a spoon for the potato salad. They didn't have any forks, so it's fine. We'll just treat it like a potato salad soup. Give me a bite. I'm shaky. I'm so hungry. It's 1 p.m. Come on! Ah! Oh my god. Do you guys like potato salad? I feel like it's kind of polarizing. Some people hate it. I absolutely love it. Mmm! And this kind is so good. It's not sweet. I don't like sweet potato salads. I like tangy, creamy potato salad. Also, the potatoes are like cut into like slices, almost like a soft chip. It isn't like squares or like chunks. I don't think that I rated breakfast, did I? It was all 10s out of 10s. It was perfection. Now this potato salad, it's a nice 9 out of 10. Very strong, very delicious. Not mind-blowing, but fantastic. Guys, now, let me just say, Publix subs are heavy, okay? Like, for example, when I go to Subway, I need a foot long because a 6-inch doesn't fill me up. It's just a very light sandwich. A 6-inch at Publix fills me up, girl. It's extremely heavy. Thumbnail. Look at this, guys. Look at this gorgeous, messy, stunning sub. Okay, thumbnail. Again. Oh my god.
Oh my God. Girl, what is that? I don't want to hear it. I know what you're thinking, you disgusting, vile people. Look at their tenders. The thing about Publix's tenders is, on their own, they're just okay, but in their sandwiches, they taste like the best tenders you'll ever eat. I'm not joking, it totally transforms them. The buffalo is so tangy and fabulous. And Publix's bread is so fluffy and crunchy on the outside and not too thick. This is just giving me everything I've ever wanted. Just fantastic. By the way, there's a lot of brands. By the way, my car currently is disgusting. Okay, the back of it is completely dusty and nasty. So, today, we're going on a car wash. After lunch, we are going through a car wash together. Field trip! I thought it would be fun to take you guys with me because a car wash alone sounds so sad. And I've never done a car wash alone. Alejandro's been with me every time. I just feel like car washes are such a moment with all the bristles and the soap and everything. You have to experience it with somebody. So today I'm taking you. And I'm gonna get the top tier one with the wax or whatever it has. I don't know about cars. By the way, on each sub, they use 2 tenders, and the tenders are about this big each, very thick. So there's a lot of meat on a 6-inch sub. A lot, girl. I probably won't be able to finish all of this. Plus, I have those little cakes. What a fun day! So, I have a moving update. Girlies. I'm gonna be posting this video in about a week. I had to pre-film it because I'm going back to Orlando for a little trip, a little content trip. But on the day that you're watching this, me and Alejandro will be moving in around a month. And things are progressing. I got the movers. They are booked and ready to go. And I've used them before, so I know that they're like credible, you know? We have about 13 big boxes packed. All of our collectibles are packed, girl. We're kind of almost ready to move. Like, all that we have left to pack is like clothes, kitchen stuff, but that's all like last minute stuff, you know what I mean? I do have to give away a few pieces of furniture that I'm not bringing with me, so we have to do that. Oh, and guys, I'm dreading the cleaning process. The fact that we have to clean apartments when we leave is so annoying. I know that it's the right thing to do, but I hate it. It stresses me out. And then they like inspect your apartment and see if you cleaned it correctly, and like you have to just like stand there and watch. That's so stressful to me. I don't mind cleaning that much, but when it comes to the bathroom, I'm hiring someone. And I have before too. I really despise cleaning like bathtubs and all that because I hate germs so much. Like, I really hate them with all my heart. I think that I am a full-on like germaphobe, like 100%. And I really can't do mold. I know that like doesn't make sense because if I'm a germaphobe, you would think I would keep things super clean, but I don't. I just don't touch the dirty things. So my like bathtub has like a little bit of mold in it. Now, I know that a lot of our bathtubs probably have some mold in them. I mean, hopefully it isn't just me. And so because of that, I just don't use the bathtub. I just shower. Does that make sense? Because I don't want to be near mold, but I also don't want to clean it because I don't want to be near it, once again. Does that make sense? So it's just moldy and it's disgusting, and I just wish things could clean themselves. That would be so much easier. You know, me and Alejandro are gonna clean the rest of the house. We actually might get the carpets clean though, because of like dog pee and all that stuff. We're gonna deep clean the kitchen, deep clean the floors, deep clean everything else. You know, bro? But yeah, I'm excited. I'm just a little nervous about the whole moving out process and then moving in process. Once that's done, I'm gonna be so happy. Let me pause the salty food there, and let's try these little cakes, little papers. Now, I have a little story once again. Me and my sister, like I said before, we have delicious moments where in our childhood movies, like something really delicious happened and it stuck with us and it's just so delicious. You know what I mean? And I've mentioned this before, I think, but in Little Women, not the new one, which was fantastic, the old one with Winona Ryder, Susan Sarandon, Kirsten Dunst, all of them, there's this scene where this girl grabs like a petit four with a cherry on it and she bites into it, and it's this up close shot. It shook us to our core. It has stuck with us. It's such a moment, and these remind me of that scene, so I had to get them. Also in Little Women, when they have that big feast of like oranges and sausages and then they give it to the family that needs it more than them. Remember that? That food looks so good. Girl, give it to me. They don't need it. Give it to me. Let me taste test it all. Okay, here's the petit fours. Hee hee hee. They're all different flavors. I think this one seems to be a carrot cake one. Has a little yellow carrot on it. Let's see. Delicious moment. Oh, carrot cake. Okay. It's not bad. It just tastes like really plain vanilla birthday cake. I do like this like chocolate shell though. It's nice and light and thin and crunchy. That's nice, but it just didn't live up to my expectation, girly. Now, red velvet. I mean, I'm assuming that's red velvet. It's alright. I think it's a little too much frosting and not enough cake. The cake layers are so thin. Also, red velvet really doesn't have a flavor. Everyone always says it does. It doesn't. It tastes like nothing, but like delicious nothing. You know, I like this one more than the first one, but it's still just a bit too sweet and just a bit too much. Now we have this chocolate one. Now, I might like this one more because I really prefer chocolate frosting over vanilla. It just tastes so much better. So let's try it. Oh yeah. There it is. There it is, girl. That is really good. What I love about this one is it tastes like a filled chocolate candy, but instead of like a cherry filling or like a cream filling, it's cake inside. And that's a really satisfying moment for me. I also love the little pearls on it. Crunchy, delicious. Chocolate one is a 10. Red velvet is a 4. Vanilla is a 2. Oh, and the wrap was a 10. So, lunch was a success! Yes! Ooh! Let's go to the car wash. Okay, just cleared all the food. I'm so full. Oh, that's a Floridian burp! This car wash is at 7-Eleven. This girl, what are you trying to do? Okay. Oh my god, I was trying to turn around and this girl just couldn't wait 2 seconds for me to turn. She had to go like around me and squeeze through me and this other car. Oh my god. Listen, it's like fine. She wasn't rude, but it's just like, girl, people need to chill. Chill. Daddy, chill. Okay, so there is a line of 3 cars. No, 4. What? What is this, National Get the Dirt Off Your Car Day? We have basic, which is $9. It cleans your undercarriage. Foam bath pre-soak, dry and soft touch wash. I don't know what any of that means. And then we have premium wash, which has all that plus a clear coat protectant and a color star foam. And then the highest one is extreme wash. It has all that plus a halo shine protectant and extreme shine. I want to shine like an extreme diamond today, girls. We're doing the $14 one. What's y'all's favorite kind of water? Dasani is not my favorite, but it was at the checkout and I was like, let me just grab one. My favorite is Miss Zephyr Hills, not sponsored, but she is that girl. Like, Zephyr Hills tastes like a fresh spring. It tastes like you're in the forest and you found a creek after being dehydrated for days. So you slurp it right up. That is the flavor of Zephyr Hills. Guys, I'm at the ping thing and I don't think that I can do this. I'm sorry. Look, there's a, oh my god, oh, it was a shadow. There's one spider. I thought it was 2. Wait, there's one back there too. There's a spider, guys. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. I have to back up. Oh my God. Oh, nar. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do spiders. I can't. So I backed out of the whole thing. It was hard to get out. Thankfully, there was no one behind me. I'm going back home. I'll just get the car washed a different day. I'm sorry. I can't say it. Oh no, it left. Ah, I love sneezing. Do you guys love sneezing? I just hate when a good sneeze is about to burst out and then it just disappears. Hi guys, so it's dinner time. I am back at the fancier Publix because I was like, let me end this in style. That was exciting. It was exciting. So that's what we're doing. I went to the president of Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is. Oh my God, guys, me and a zaddy firefighter man went to grab a basket at the same time. And I was like, oh, go ahead. And then he was like, no, boss, go ahead. Don't worry about it. I've never been called boss before and it did something to me. And I was like, thank you. And he was like, have a good day. And I was like, you too, boss. Okay, these are the options. Onion rings, fries, chicken wings. Yummy. I could also just get them separately like this. Ooh, seasoned potato wedges. Jerked seasoned chicken. I love jerk seasoning. Oh my God. Oh, guys. Oh my God. They have the little hot and spicy popcorn chicken. I love these. Okay, guys. So I got so much food, but I'm so excited right now. So I have tried about half of these things, but half I haven't tried. Like, for example, dessert. I got this pumpkin and cream cake. Look at this, guys. It has a gorgeous pumpkin design. It has layers with cream in the middle. It was $8, which is really pricey, but I was like, I have to try it. It looks so delectable. Look at that. Look at that texture. Oh my God. So we got that. I got the popcorn chicken, which I've had a billion times. I got the original because I've been getting the spicy a lot and I'm just kind of like over it at the moment, you know? I got seasoned potato wedges with the fork stuck to it. Ah, God! Oh, it opened my fork for me. Love that. And then I also got this jerk seasoned chicken just to try it because I've never had it. And then I got some dips. I got jalapeno ranch and where is it? Sweet and tangy vinegar barbecue sauce. Yes, girl, this is very liquidy. What does that sound like? I'm not even sure. A bladder? And a Diet Coke, of course. Ah, ooh, that burned extra. Oh my God. Let's just start. Let's first try one of these wedges, which I don't have often, but I have had them before. They look very like KFC, like back in the day. And they're dense, girl. I don't know what kind of potatoes they use, but they are thick. Like they're heavy. Each wedge feels like half a potato. I'm not even joking. And let's dip them into some jalapeno ranch. Ooh. Oh my God. This ranch is stunning. It does not taste like store-bought ranch. It tastes like restaurant ranch, girl. You know what's so funny? Usually I get called ma'am at the drive-thru, on the phone, things like that, because of my stunning high-pitched voice. But today, I got called boss. And I just feel like that's the real me. That's who I actually am. Ma'am, who? I'm sorry, ma'am can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's a boss. The wedges are good, but I have always felt like Publix's potato wedges could be better. They are seasoned, but they could use more seasoning, and I think that the potatoes might be a little bit too heavy. They should use like a lighter, fluffier potato, but I'm still enjoying them, especially with the jalapeno ranch. You can find this ranch next to like the fresh salad section. They have like little like cups of salad dressing, and they're kept cold, so they're just better. Now about Zaddy Firefighter, it's so funny because to be 100% honest, I don't know why. I always expect straight guys to not like me automatically. And I think that's just because of like the stereotype of like, by the way, I'm eating these now. They're so good. This is the popcorn chicken. I just started eating them without even showing you guys. I'm sorry about that. They're iconic. And they give you a ton for $5. This is really heavy. So what I was saying was, I always expect straight guys to not like me. I guess because of just like the stereotypes and all that stuff. And I have my nails painted. But the truth is, 95% of the time, straight guys are really nice to me. Like, legit. And I know that a lot of you guys are straight men. Or at least a few of you. And you're all so sweet to me. And I don't know why, in the back of my mind, I just have this idea that they're not gonna like me. There are so many wonderful straight men out there. And I just wanted to state that. Allies. Kings. Zaddies. And we love them too. And I'm sorry for being scared of some of you. If you haven't had these, basically, they're just like any classic popcorn chicken. Crunchy, crispy. They have a chicken tender flavor. Sort of a fake foamy texture. Look. See? Like a chicken nugget. But it tastes good, so it doesn't matter. I'm giving the wedges a nice 6.5 out of 10. And the popcorn chicken, a nice 8.5 out of 10. Very nice. I didn't even open up the barbecue sauce yet, girl. This has been such a fun day, but it's not over yet, guys. We have a few more things to eat. Let's try this barbecue sauce. I don't think I've had this one. Ooh! Ah! Ooh, it smells like a foot! Oh my god, I hate it. That does not smell like barbecue sauce. That smells like balsamic vinegar toe. Oh my god. Let's try it. Okay. It tastes... it's vinegary, girl. It tastes better than it smells. It's not bad. But it still does taste a bit too vinegary for me. It's more vinegar than barbecue sauce. I don't like them with the fries. I like the jalapeno ranch with the fries. So good. Napkin! Guys, this is random, but do you know what I hate more than anything in the world? Being reprimanded. I have always been scared of like doing like the wrong thing ever since I was a kid. I don't like to break rules, and I don't like people to tell me that I'm being bad, basically, right? Well, a couple weeks ago, me and Alejandro were apartment hunting in Orlando, and we were staying at a hotel. I'm not gonna name names. It was a nice, clean, budget-friendly hotel, and they accepted dogs, but you had to pay like a $75 fee to keep your dogs there. We brought both of our babies, and while we were apartment hunting, we just left them in the room. Now, we knew that like they would bark like a little bit, but typically they don't bark too much, so we just don't see it as a huge issue. While we were out, we got a call saying, "Hi, your dogs are barking, and we just cannot have that. You accept dogs at this hotel. You would think that a little bit of barking wouldn't be a huge deal, right?" So maybe they were barking a lot. And then they said, also, it doesn't state that you brought any dogs. So basically, for some reason, they didn't like write down that we brought dogs. So I guess they didn't charge us for that at that time. So they thought that we snuck our dogs in on purpose, and they were just barking and causing a ruckus, okay? So I got back to the hotel. Alejandro went up to be with the dogs and to calm them down. And I went to the front desk. And I talked to the front desk girl, and I was like, "Hi, I got a phone call about my dogs barking. I'm so sorry about that." And she was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And then like the manager lady came out from the back and was like, "That was me. I called you." And she was already very defensive. And you guys know me, I never show up with a defensive demeanor, but I'm sure that they encounter a lot of very defensive, angry guests, you know? So she was like ready, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I am so sorry about that. Like, I don't know what has gotten into them. I am gonna try to calm them down. When we leave, I can put them into their cages, like in the back of the room, so that they like won't be like next to the door, all that stuff." And even though I was apologizing so much, she like still seemed really just angry. And then she was like, "Yeah, it didn't state that you brought dogs." And I was like, when we checked in, I told the front desk girl that we had dogs. I even showed her one of them in their carrying case, literally. And I guess that she just didn't file that paperwork, and we were supposed to sign something, like a dog waiver. So I signed it right then and there. And I was like, "Once again, I am so sorry about the noise. It won't happen again." And she was like, "Okay, thank you." And I'm just like, I get that people have bad days, and she wasn't flat out rude, but I was really trying to like make up for like the fact that I messed up and I let my dogs bark that much without thinking about it, you know what I mean? And she just seemed so done with me. Anyways, that was my story time. This is the jerk chicken. It's a piece of white meat. Let's try it. Very tender. Look at this. Let's dip it into the ranch. Ooh. This jerk chicken is fabulous. It tastes almost perfect. I do feel like it's missing a little bit of sweetness. It doesn't have enough cinnamon maybe or something like that, but it's really good. It's a little bit spicy. Very flavorful. I'm loving it. Did you know that every time someone says, I'm loving it, Ronald McDonald sheds a tear? He's like, that's my line! Girl, you're a clown. It's almost gone. That was such a tender piece of meat! I loved it. Oh my god. That is a 9.5 out of 10. It would have been a 10 with a little bit of extra sweetness, but otherwise it was perfect. Oh my god. Last but not least, we have dessert. Ah, there's ranch on my steering wheel, girl. Get out of there, you greasy queen. The pumpkin and cream cake. I'm nervous. I love anything pumpkin. Woo! It almost is like giving like a tres leches look, right? It's very heavy. Oh, smells like a pumpkin spice candle, which is interesting. Like it's giving Bath and Body Works, girl. Let's see how that texture is. Oh my god. Okay, let's try it. Oh! Oh my god. I can see why it's $8. There must be gold in this or something. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is one of the most decadent, pumpkin-y items I've ever had in my life. Oh my god. This is happiness. Wow. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So, the middle is giving very light, very airy, not too sweet cheesecake. 100%. And then the two cake layers are giving like pumpkin muffin, okay? And the combination is just mind-blowing. Ooh, my voice. Is it finally changing? Mind-blowing, ma'am. Oh my god. There's a lot of moisture and like wetness in the bottom layer that is really serving tres leches. If you live near a Publix, I highly recommend this. This is incredible. I can't stop. It's a 10 out of 10. 100%. Oh my god. I'm like more than halfway done with it. It's huge. What am I doing? But the bad thing is, guys, it's too easy to eat. I could just swallow this whole. It's so light and it just melts in your mouth. Okay, Timmy, stop. Slow down. Last bite. I'm getting too full. I'll save this for Alejandro. I'll be like, this is half. Yeah, this is half. Wow, that's incredible. So guys, this has been such a wonderful, magical, Floridian day. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of this Publix video? Have you been to Publix? If you have, what is your favorite thing there? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you next video. I love you so much. Bye guys. Mwah!